What is going on, guys? This is Versus All Gaming with my review of Naruto chapter 667. And this chapter, it was actually pretty good. And this chapter, if it was something I definitely did not want to see. I definitely don't want to see Guy die because he is one of my favorite characters. This guy is a beast. And I just don't want to see him go, so hopefully he won't die. But it's definitely looking that way. So the chapter, it starts off with us seeing that Orochimaru and the others, they finally arrive, and this person that they have been foreshadowing for so long, actually turned out to be Kabuto. And so I was saying from the beginning that this guy, it was Kabuto. I'm glad I was right about that. And we see that he's actually, healing Sasuke. But of course people don't know that, and of course, Kari and them, they're like freaking out. And even Kari didn't know that it was Kabuto because, his chakra was different. And so Sugetsu was saying that, he absorbed, or somebody was saying that, he absorbed all different kinds of chakra. So that's why, his body was so different. And that's why she didn't recognize it. And so once we see that, that they're thinking that it's possible that Kabuto could be taking a chance here to absorb, Sasuke. It was definitely funny, what Sugetsu said. If those two had combined, or, put it together, there would be Kabute or Sasuke. And I definitely like Sasuke more, but Kabuto here, he would definitely not enter today anymore. And we see that Kari is definitely not going to happen. But we see now, thanks to Kabuto healing him, she can now, send the chakra even though it's faint. So Kabuto is definitely saving his life. And he's using medical ninjutsu, as we all knew that he was going to do. But he's also using Hashirama cells. And they're playing, a major part. Because we all know what happens when you put Senju and Uchiha DNA together, you get the Rinnegan. And not to mention that Hashirama also gave Sasuke chakra earlier. So it's obvious that, at some point, or it's possible, as soon as he come back, Sasuke will get the Rinnegan, or, he'll activate it. And we know that he definitely likes to use, the power of his eyes. So I can't wait to see, what he'll do with the Rinnegan, because it's going to be amazing. And we have Tobirama here, who is still pinned by those black rods. I am hoping that like somebody could take them out of the Edo Kages, because I do want to see them fighting again. It does kind of suck that they're like taking out the fight, because just because they aren't at full power, it doesn't mean that I don't want to see them fight. So I do hope that somebody can pull them out. But now we have this dialogue between Orochimaru and Kabuto. He was saying that he escaped the infinite loop thanks to Itachi Jutsu, and Kabuto has finally found himself. He finally knows who he is, and he has found a place that he has to return to. Now, I don't recall if this happened in the manga, but I do know that happened in the anime, so it could be filler. But I do know that they have shown one of the kids in the orphanage. He's now a medical ninjutsu helping out in the war. So I'm not sure if that would happen in the manga or to the anime for like filler. But he was talking about Kabuto as well. And he also mentioned about this like bedtime that they had, at 9 o'clock. So I do hope that, if this wasn't a manga as well, that him and Kabuto, can reunite. Because it's obvious that, like now that Kabuto knows where he has to go, I'm pretty sure he'll be happy to see somebody that, he grew up with. So I'm hoping that, it'll be like that. But now Kabuto is being taken care of, and Sugetsu, Sasuke being taken care of, and Sugetsu had every right to call out Kabuto on this, because him and Obito, they have started this whole war, but at least now they're like doing the whole thing, because these two they felt like they had no place to they had no place in this world, because we all know that Obito, he was trapped in hell as he said. And Kabuto never knew who he was, and so Kabuto never ever found himself like till now, and Obito had finally gone back to the way he was. So now these two former villains that started this whole war and basically got everything to the state that it's in now, they are healing our heroes, and this like panel here or the page, it's just so powerful that I definitely like it a lot. And so now we go back to Madara, Minato, and Kakashi, and God, and even Guard now. Like now, Guard back in the picture, because I forget how he got taken out in the last chapter or whatever. But at least now he's back in the fight. But we see that Minato was like asking Kakashi how in the world was he okay after that that Sage Chakra Rasengan, and we actually learned that he used Kamui to send it to the other dimension before it did that much damage. And I'm surprised that he was able to do that, because you know, with Obito gone, you would think that it would be too slow for him to like sit in there. Excuse me, for him to like sit in there without doing some like serious damage. So that is pretty cool to know. And so now, you know, Minato was actually explaining like his old sage mode thing, and we actually learned that, you know, he's not that good at it because it takes too long for him to prepare that chakra. So maybe that's why, you know, he didn't use it against Obito, because even he said that he didn't practice using it in actual combat. So that would be like definitely a downside, because I'm pretty sure that if he did practice it, then he'll, like him and Kushina, they'll still be alive today. So it does kind of suck that he like practiced that beforehand, because we have seen Sage Mode and it definitely does work. So it would have been nice if Minato, you know, could have mastered it like a Naruto level, or at least even Jiraiya level would have been enough. And so, of course, now Minato, he basically, you know, worthless at this point, because he can't fight. He has no arms, so he can't make seals. And Guy actually takes the chance, and he actually steps out, and right away he opens the 7th gate. And we see now Madara actually, you know, recognized this, and he was kind of worried that, you know, if this steam that was like coming off of him, you know, becomes red, then Madara for once could be in serious trouble. But we actually see this like quick fight between him and Guy, and he pounds them fighting. It was pretty cool actually. I was definitely liking that. And we see that he opens, or you know, he does the Afternoon Tiger, but it doesn't seem, you know, to hurt Madara at all. And we see that he throws one of the black balls at him, and Minato here gets Kakashi to throw the kunai. But it seems like that right there was like kind of worthless, because we have Rock Lee here opening the gates as well to like save Guy and takes him away from the front before that like black ball could hit him. And we see that the kunai and the black ball, they like pass each other, and the kunai hits the ground. So it's like, if the kunai was never going to hit the black ball in the first place, then what was the point of throwing it? To me, that right there was a bit odd. But at least now we have Rock Lee, you know, saving Guy. But we actually learned that his left arm is broken, and he also has, you know, a few rails that are busted up. So Guy is definitely hurting, but he's definitely not giving up. And we see that he actually has this plan. He actually plans on opening the 8th gate, and he says that, you know, the green days of Konoha are over. The time has come to become the Red Beast, and that what it means, opening, you know, the 8th gate. So I'm hoping that, you know, maybe it won't happen, because I really don't want Guy to die. I do like the character a lot, and I have a feeling that, you know, even if you open this gate, it might not be enough, because we have Naruto and Sasuke here again, this like power up, and clearly they'll need some like detecting new powers on. So I really don't want Guy to die for nothing. But maybe I'm wrong here. Like maybe somewhere somehow, you know, Sasuke and Naruto could come back before that happened. I'm not really sure. I just don't want to see, you know, Guy die. But this chapter, like I said, it was good, because it is foreshadowing this death, and we did get, you know, this like good little fight between between Guy and Madara. So I definitely did that a lot. But as always, please do not forget to like the video and subscribe, because that really helps me out. And you guys take it easy. I'll see you all next time.